Euphoria fans have a lot to say about your character. Do you think he's a villain? Well, Cal's not there to make friends, but I think people are coming around and warming up to Cal, which is nice. Hey, I'm Dane. Esquire has asked me to explain some things about my life and career, so let's jump in, but be very cautious. Okay, what are you most excited for with the return of season 3? We hope Cal is not in jail. I don't think he is. I'm also hoping that I get a chance, or Cal gets a chance, to be a father and maybe, I don't know, settle down. We'll see. Do you remember fans' initial reactions to your character debut on Euphoria? Yeah, so this picture kind of is the reaction that I think most people had. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's it. Does the nickname McSteamy still follow you? Yes. Do fans ever address you as McSteamy today? They do, and I guess that's a good thing. It's never been bad to me. I've certainly been called a lot worse. Fondest Charmed memory? Was I on Charmed? I don't remember. No, yeah, I was. I was on Charmed. I was working with my friend Balthazar Getty, which was fun. Alyssa was great. Yeah, there's Charmed for you. What can you tell us about National Anthem? Working with Euphoria co-star Sydney Sweeney. And well, Sydney's great. Okay, everybody knows that. She's fantastic to work with, and she's a lot of fun to be around. National Anthem is, I think, gonna be a great movie. It's a modern day Western. It's got a lot of style, a lot of bravado. Best way to explain it is like a cross between No Country for Old Men and True Romance. Euphoria fans have a lot to say about your character. Do you think he's a villain? Well, Cal's not there to make friends. I don't see him as the antagonist in the classical structure, but he does have antagonistic moments. I think people are coming around and warming up to Cal, which is nice, because the only thing I've ever wanted to do with that character is make him human. And humans make mistakes. Humans are messy. How did it feel to reunite with your co-stars for a special episode of Grey's Anatomy? I swear it was like I never left. It was a lot of the same people, and it was like, you know, putting on a soft old hoodie. Who would you rather have dinner with, McSteamy or Cal? I think I'd rather have dinner with McSteamy. I think the conversation would be a little lighter. It would be weighty. The conversation would have weight to it. What have you learned from working with such a talented young cast? Young adults these days are very precocious. They are certainly a lot more mature and have their shit together much more than I did at that age. You know, kids are growing up a lot faster these days. They're exposed to a lot more of life, and as a result, they're pretty informed, I would say. Agree or not, me and Leo, do we look similar? I mean, I don't know. I see myself differently than others do, probably. But I guess I can see the similarities. It's a compliment. Thank you. Can you explain the story behind this? Jacob Elordi said Dane smashed him and left him bleeding during Euphoria finale. I don't think I left him bleeding. I think he's referring to that scene where he's hitting his head on the floor. Jacob and I have a pretty profound connection. I love that guy like a brother, and we get on so well, and I think we have a pretty special dynamic on screen as a result of that. Looking very Esquire, were you really driving the boat? Where were you? I was really driving the boat. I was in Portofino, and this was a Riva Super Aqua Rama. It's a fantastic boat. The guy that owned the boat was underneath me, freaking that I was gonna scratch his boat. But I've been around boats my whole life, and I know how to drive them, so it was cool. That was fun. What's the wildest fan theory you've heard about your character on Euphoria? Well, there is a fan theory going around that Derek, who was my best friend in high school on Euphoria, it was named after Derek Shepherd. And that fan theory I'm going to dispel right now, because it's absolutely not named after Derek Shepherd. It's not a nod to Grey's Anatomy. There is no relationship between the two. Where do you think Mark and Lexi would be today if they survived? Would they have stayed together? I think absolutely they would be together. I like to think that they're together in heaven, Mark and Lexi. So sweet. I'm Dane. That was a bit about my career, maybe some personal stuff too. Thank you for watching.